Hello viewers, thanks for your support for my past videos. Today we are going to discuss one simple and interesting topic, and also this is a school level physics and one of the core factors of fire protection engineering. So let's move, let's see. Actually, this is a topic, how water control the fire. I hope everyone see this fire triangle. I hope many people are aware about this fire triangle. What this fire triangle convey to us? Actually, fire required three substance in order to burning, in order to retaining. Okay, these three substance. One is oxygen, fuel, and heat. If you remove any one of substance from this fire triangle, fire will not retain. Regarding our subject, water will remove the heat from fire triangle, so fire could not able to retain, fire will turn off, extinguish. Okay, if you are looking this overview, this is okay, this is a general definition. But if you are in enter to closer look, what is the exact mechanism happen? If we want to know about this, we need to understand two supplementary topics. This is a two topics. One is heat release rate, another one is latent heat. What is heat release rate? During the time of burning, every product release a heat energy. Okay, but all product will not remain as the same energy. Every product it have the, it contains the own heat release rate. So if you're looking at the newspaper, it release 18,336 kilojoule per kg. But at the same time, petroleum coke is releasing 36,751 kilojoule per kg. This kilojoule is unit of energy. Okay. So this is called heat release rate. At next, latent heat. What is latent heat? Latent heat is energy requirement for one property transformation one form to another form. Okay, for example, if you're taking water, if you're putting 100 degree celsius on water, water will become a steam. So how much energy you have been put on water, that energy is latent heat. That particular heat energy is called latent heat. Okay, if you are looking this table listed out some latent heats, see this water, it contains high latent heats. Please note this values. Further, we are going to use this one. Okay, finally supplementary topics are over. Okay, if you're looking this image, one substance is, one substance is burning and water is putting on the burning area. Okay, through this image, what we can understand? Actually, during the time of fire, fire will release some energy, as we have seen on the heat release rate topic. Okay, so this fire will release some energy. If we are putting water on the fire, means what will happen? Okay, fire has to spend some energy to evaporate the water. It will spend to evaporate this water. Okay, if you are putting more water, more water on the fire area, means what will happen? Fire has to spend more energy to spend evaporate this water, energy to evaporate this water. So in other words, indirectly, if the fire has been lose his energy, the fire lose the energy. Okay, so if we are putting water again and again, means one particular time water will turn off. Okay, so what exactly happened? If you're taking some calculation, through this calculation we can understand easy that three easy this concept. Okay, 18,336, this value I have taken from this heat release rate. Okay, 18,336 actually that heat release rate of newspaper kilojoule per kg. After that, this 2264 I have taken from the, this is actually the latent heat of water. Please assume this bar is the newspaper bundle at 1 kg. It is burning. We are going to we actually put water on the burning surface area. Okay, if you are putting 8 liters of water on the burning area, so what will happen? This total energy. This is a total energy released from this burning fire. So if you are putting 8 liters of water, this is the latent heat of water. This fire this fire will spend energy to evaporate this water. Okay, so if you are putting 8 liters of water, total energy will lose in fire. Okay, so it means it will turn off. Okay, please keep on your mind. I made this calculation with water contain 100% efficiency. I consider like this. Okay, but in realistic scenario, uh, we cannot assure whether water will working with 100% efficiency or not. Okay, so this is the theory factor. In order to convey and understand this mechanism, I made these calculations. Okay, so this whole session, what we can get, we got, what is the answer of this question? How water control of this fire? The answer is this latent heat. This is a water, it contains a high latent heat. This is a reason water can control the fire. Okay, if it is if it is less latent heat means fire spend only some few energy to evaporate the substance. But if it is water means fire has to spend more energy to evaporate this water. That's why fire will lose overall energy and turn off. uh, I hope everyone understand this video. I hope everyone like this video. If you have any comments, if you have any comments, please put on comment sections. And thank you very much for your support.